Welcome students to SB Maths class again. We are discussing about the relations and functions chapter, and also we have started the portion of functions. At the previous video I have shown you about the definition of the functions and also some characteristics of the functions. So let us start the next part of this chapter, that is the types of the functions. So students, before proceeding to the type of the functions, one short concept, actually this is called the machine concept of the function. Machine concept, that means if this is the machine, and this is the function, our function, that is f, and if you give some inputs here, that is x, then we will get some output, that is fx equals to y. This is the, here some proceedings will be there, some rules will be applied over here, and then we will get the image, that is the image of x, that is we will get the y. Now input means each and every input have some outputs, that is the definite case. Each and every input will have one output. Now that output can be same, but or that output can be different, that doesn't matter, but here each and every input will have one output like this. So this is this follows the main concept of the function, what have I told at the previous video. Now how you will know, if by seeing a graph, how you will know that is this is a function or not a function. The graph of one function is given over there, not a function, actually one graph is given over there, and if you are said to identify that is a function or not, let us see what is the rule. The rule is the identification of a function with its graph. I have written the rule over here, I am reading for you. If we draw a vertical line, that is the line parallel to y-axis, then if this line intersects the graph at more than one point, then it is a relation. Else, if it intersects at one and only one point, this is very much important. If it intersects at one and only one point, then it can be called as the function. Now students, I am drawing two graphs over here, and let us see which is the function, which is the, both are the relations, because function is a special type of relation, but which is the relation only and which is the function only. If we draw one graph over here, if those two are the coordinate axis, and one circle is a graph, you know that is, and also one parabola. If we draw those two, then what have I told? That is one vertical line parallel to y-axis. I am drawing one vertical line parallel to y-axis over here. Here also parallel to y-axis. See, this black line intersects at 2 points to the circle. So it is only a relation. This is a relation. This is a relation. But here this black line intersects only at one point to this graph of the parabola. So here this can be called as the function. This is also a relation. This is also a relation, not like that relation is other thing. So this is relation and also it is a function, but this is only the relation, not a function. Okay, now let us come to some of the types of the function. Classification. There are mainly two types of the functions. One is algebraic function and another is transcendental function. I repeat, one is algebraic function and another is transcendental function. So the algebraic functions, number one, algebraic. Within this algebraic functions, some types are there. Number one, that is the polynomial function. You know about this polynomial function, just I am writing in short, that is y equals to fx is that function where fx is a0 x to the power n plus a1 x to the power n minus 1 and so on plus an x to the power 0, or it can be called as an only. So that means it is equals to summation of I equals to 0 to n ai rational function. Rational function, it can be called as y equals to fx, where fx can be represented as phi x by psi x. I am taking, that is the numerator and denominator. You know about the rational part, rational numbers, like that only. So rational functions are there where phi x and psi x are polynomial functions, or polynomials, you can say. And number 3, that is the irrational function. Irrational functions, here you know the properties of the irrational, that is no any proper integral power will be there. If I say like that, that is y equals to fx such that 2 root over x minus cube root of x, if this is the function. So this is not irrational function because this is not a rational number. Cube root of x means x to the power 1/3. So x in one polynomial or one rational number, the integral powers are there, no any fractional powers are there. So this is not a rational function, so that's why it is irrational function. Now the second type, that is the transcendental type. Transcendental functions. What are the transcendental functions? Here the trigonometric, then inverse trigonometric, logarithmic, exponential, etc. Actually the transcendental functions can be classified into two parts. One is the explicit function. Explicit function, that is whenever one function can be represented as, or can be represented as in the form of y equals to fx. So this function is called the explicit function. And number 2, those types actually. And number 2, implicit functions. Implicit functions. fxy equals to c, where c is the constant. As for example, sin x plus y plus cos x plus y equals to say 2. So those are the implicit functions. And which functions can be represented as y equals to fx, those functions are called the explicit functions. Now actually all of those concepts are not there in your syllabus, but also you are reading one new concept, so I think you have to know some of the terms what will be used later. So that's why I am discussing those. In your syllabus those are not there. There are some graphs are there, and also the domain range, those parts are there. Domain range I will do later.